that I have those feelings because it's horrible. But I keep forgetting sometimes you can be attacked, not just physically, but also subtly. And when you're having constant thoughts that you're going to hell, it's not coming from me. Because I trust Jesus. But sometimes I have these, I don't even know what to call it. Like, I do not, that it doesn't happen in any other type of way other than being told, I'm going to hell. I'm going to prison. I'm a B word. Why would I call myself that? I don't even call other people that. Okay, so it's a kind of, I don't know what that's called, oppression? Anyway, the point is I found ways that help, because Jesus himself gave me a way. They talked about, I heard the term sacramentals, and I saw a picture of the black scapula. I didn't even know that was a thing back then. I didn't even know what the word scapula. I knew about the brown scapula, but I didn't know what it was called. Because when I was a child, when I went to the church, when I think there was like a first Holy Communion or something, and a lot of the kids, we all received one. I never kept mine, but we received one. And that's why I remembered it, because I remember seeing it. I didn't remember what it was called. What else? Holy water, the rosary. I watched a DVD on the rosary where it tells you that, literally, there was a priest talking about it. It's like a documentary form. There's a book. Here's a book. And talks about how Islam and the church, the Catholic Church, has always been at, they've always tried to kind of overtake it. And there was a priest who had a vision or saw Jesus, and he had a sword in his hand, and that sword turned into the rosary. He said, "This is your sword." And he also heard that, something about Islam being no more, or something. That the person who was attacking the Christians, the person who was trying to attack and try and get into Rome, will be no more. He said, pray the rosary. That is your weapon. That is your sword. Which is true, because we can do nothing. Only God can. So when we go to prayer, that is putting trust in God. Prayer is trust in God. When we put our trust in ourselves, we trust that we can do something about it. We can't do nothing without God. And how do you go to God? Well, you go to God through prayer. And it's not different than what the Bible was taught. Literally, Moses prayed. He did penance too. He wore sackcloth. We're not taught on those types of penances anymore, but I think we should. Because I really want to know what mortification is, first of all. I have tried Googling it, and I can't remember it. Unless I actually have like an actual thing and write it down and stick it on my wall, I'm not going to remember. I have so many things in my head that I have to remember. I just can't remember. There's certain things that I can't remember, for example. Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think that's it. No, there was a whole bunch more things that I was meant to be talking about. I have to do a different video. This is about demon oppression and what you can do to help yourself. that will be important. I'm going to do a separate video on that, I think, because that will be important. There is Deliverance Prayers for the Laity. There's a book, but there's also a free app that you can get, and I recommend that you pray it. But I'm not talking about just praying the prayers. You also have to try and get yourself into a state of grace. Go to confession. It means, holy water, when you leave and enter the house, your house, there's a prayer that you pray with it to help venial sin, get, asking Jesus to cleanse you of the venial sin. And if you don't think you're sin,